How do you actually get a Miles Morales physique at As you guys can see, Miles has one of the best physiques out there, especially as a young teenager. Like, this dude looks really good, and I'm about to explain exactly why. Miles has very good wide clavicles, right? If you look at this guy's clavicles, they're actually insane. And I actually remember watching the movie, and he literally mentions it himself, that he not only got taller, but his shoulders got wider as well, right? Due to puberty. Now, you can also imitate this if you don't have wide clavicles, or if you have narrow clavicles. You could actually make that illusion. Another really strong set thing about his physique here is his really good developed shoulders, right? Miles has a really good developed shoulders. You don't really see it in this image because sometimes animation can be very inaccurate sometimes. I don't know why, but he has very good shoulders. You can see it in, especially in this image right here. His shoulders are very well. It's a very good standpoint. I should have probably put a better photo in here, but it still works, right? He has very good shoulders, and that helps with his proportions, which is very important for looking good in a superhero suit. Something that I was talking about in one of my most popular long form video right now, actually, that's about why Spider-Man looks fat in Brand New Day in his suit specifically, not as a normal human being when he takes his shirt off. But yes, that helps with his proportion. And the last thing, like, this is after lats, right? This is the most important thing about his physique that actually helps him look really good here, is freaking waist, bro. This guy's waist, his waist is so small. Like, he has the perfect waist for an aesthetic physique, bro. If Miles were to actually take his superpowers here seriously, like super seriously, went there and started trying to build muscle, this dude will have like top 0.0.0.1% genetically gifted physiques out there, bro. Like, his waist is so lean, bro. Like, it is so lean. He has the most ideal waist for an aesthetic physique, which is what helps him with his proportion. He already has pretty wide clavicles in the first place. Then his waist is already lean. But yes, those are the main factors. He has wide clavicles, a really good, well-developed shoulders, and his waist is very lean as well. He was just gifted everything. He was gifted everything on a platter, bro. He has superpowers. He's handsome. He has wide clavicles, and his waist is lean as well. What doesn't this guy have? Another thing as well, he's tall. I'm pretty sure Miles is around 5'11" to 6 feet, or 6'1" in the second movie, bro. This guy is really tall. As soon as he went through a little bit of puberty here, his superpowers probably also helped, but this guy developed not only height, some muscle as well without working out. Like, the dude just looks good. But here is my at transformation to show you guys that this is actually real. You can absolutely achieve this. By the way, Sony or Disney, whoever owns the rights to Spider-Man, if you're watching this video, I'm here to tell you that I can actually play Spider-Man for you guys. If you're watching this, I should play Miles Morales. I think I should play Miles Morales because not only do I have similar characteristics to him in the terms of appearance here, but I also have the physique, right? If you guys are watching this, hey, I will gladly take acting lessons. I will gladly take acting lessons. But yes, guys, this is my 1 year and a couple months, whatchamacallit, 1 year and a couple months ascension to a aesthetic physique, same as Miles Morales here, or even better. If you look at my physique here, I have normal set clavicles. My waist was much wider back then as well. I didn't have any type of muscle buildup. And one of the most important factors here for my physique personally is how small my shoulders was. If you look at me now, I have a much better developed shoulder. I have chest isn't important for this physique, but actually, let me look. Yeah, it doesn't have a prominent chest like that. I have a prominent chest. Doesn't really matter though. But for this physique, one of the most important factor here, not even muscle, for his physique would be its proportions. I have gotten the ideal V-shaped proportion that Miles Morales has as well. Now, I'm about to tell you exactly how I did this. The first thing you're for my boys out there who have small clavicles and you want to attend this physique, because everything else that I tell you wouldn't really matter if you have small clavicles. It will help, but this is one of the biggest things that I recently discovered that's actually gonna really help you ascend and get that good proportion in your upper body. You don't see a lot of people talk about this. This is a very niche topic, and it is actually widening your rib cage. Now you're probably asking me, how do I widen my rib cage? Well, there's a workout actually called pullovers, right? There's a workout called pullovers that actually help you widen your rib cage. It is when you have a dumbbell or some type of weight and you're holding it over your head while laying down. You can see it in this exact demonstration here. Exactly what this guy is doing. Doing this in theory, right? In theory, helps your rib cage widen. If you search up on Google right now, they will tell you that's not possible, especially after you've gotten through puberty. But there's actually a lot of bodybuilders that say the opposite, and there's also studies as well that will tell you the opposite of what Google will tell you. And honestly, I believe it because you can't always trust Google and some scientific stuff that's going on out there. I would tell you to try it out yourself before you even dismiss it overall. You never know, right? There's a lot of stuff out there that a lot of people dismiss, just like how okay, I was fun to start yapping about lucid dreaming. But yes, I would tell you to go ahead and try it. Don't dismiss it just because of what Google tells you, right? Actually think for yourself. Don't be a sheep here. Think for yourself. But yes, I would tell you to go ahead and start doing pullovers. This is not something that I did personally to attain my physique, but it is something that I recently discovered that would actually help a lot of you guys. And I would tell you to go ahead and do this so you can get the right proportions. Now, if I were to start doing this, I would highly recommend just starting off with something like your 2 sets of 5, right? And over time, do it so you can get to 2 sets of 20. That's how I usually do my sets for certain workouts here. And then do it so you can get to the point where you're doing 2 sets of 20. I wouldn't do 5 sets like for some of my workouts because this looks very dangerous. I feel like you could strain some type of muscles, especially if you're not doing it correctly. You could strain something. So I would highly advise that you be careful with this type of workout and do low sets. Next up would be cardio. Okay. All right, we're back. Next up will be cardio. With cardio, you want to do 35-minute runs in your backyard. That's what I personally do at home. If you don't have that option though, buy a working board or a treadmill and do a mile. If you don't have that other option, I would highly advise you run a mile around your neighborhood. The reason why cardio is very important here is because it helps slim you down, helps you lose a lot of weight. Therefore, losing weight in your midsection and helping you have this look right here where your waist is much leaner. For some of my boys out there that have really wide love handles, right? If you don't know what love handles are, this is what love handles are. These boys right here, this stuff that really helps show your V line, right? Around the bottom of your waist, basically. That is where your love handles are. This seems like I'm a little caught off guards because my dad just walked in here. But yeah, for my boys who do have love handles, you need to do this pullovers. I advise you highly do this because it will help widen that upper body and will take attention away from your pullovers. But cardio will help you lean down your waist and get Miles Morales type of waist, especially for my boys who don't have wide love handles. This will be very easy for you. You don't even have to do pullovers. For my boys who already have normal set clavicles, this will be very easy for you, and it'll be even easier for you. The stuff that I'm telling you in this video will be even more easy for you if you have wide genetics, wide clavicle genetics. Next up will be pull-ups. The reason why I'm telling you to do pull-ups is to once again help create that proportion. You do not absolutely need to do this, but it is something that you will have to do in the future, because not only would you get bored with the sets, with the set workouts that you're doing without it, but it's not absolutely needed because you're just going to be taking photos and just gonna be taking mirror photos anyways. And when somebody looks at your physique, they don't know if your lats are built or not. They don't even know what lats are. But this is something that you could do optionally, and not something that you could do optionally if you're just starting out, basically. But you have to do it later on. You absolutely have to do pull-ups. For pull-ups, I do 5 sets of 5 until you get to 5 sets of 20. Pull-ups are very effective, which is why I'm telling you that you have to do this. But starting off, you don't have to, because when I started working out, I did not do pull-ups until later on, bro. So 5 sets of until you get to 5 sets of 20. Progressive overload. Add sets over the weeks, right? So if you're doing 5 sets of 5 one week, the next week you want to move out to you do 5 sets of 6. If you can't do 5 sets of 5 starting off, obviously go lower. Do 5 sets of 2, and then go up until you can get to 5 sets of 20. Pull-ups are actually peak. They're really helpful. Next up would just be push-ups here, delt push-ups specifically. The reason why I call this delt push-ups is because, believe it or not, the way I built my shoulders is by doing delt push-ups. And you will need a push-up board for this. This is absolutely needed. You obviously need a pull-up board or something like that for pull-ups, but you do need a push-up board. A lot of people seem to think that a push-up board isn't needed. Well, yeah, that's why push-up boards I said push-up boards. That's why push-ups have a bad rep in the first place. If you don't have a push-up board and you don't know what you're doing, you're just randomly doing push-ups and you're questioning why your shoulders aren't getting built, why your triceps aren't getting built. Well, yeah, dumbass, you're not doing the right push-ups. You don't know what type of push-ups you're doing. You're just searching up on Google, not even knowing if your hand placement is right, if the ratio of where your hands are is actually right for you to build to target the actual muscles. You don't know. So obviously you're gonna think push-ups are bad now because you never actually understood how to target the exact muscles that you need for push-ups to build that exact muscle group, bro. So you will need a push-up board for this. Once you do have a push-up board, there should be a section for delts. There should be a section for delts. Delts are your shoulders. Once you put them in there, once you put the little section thing is the handles where the delts are, you want to do 5 sets. No, oh my god, I almost told you to do 5 sets. Whoa. Well, actually, yes, 5 sets. Usually I would do 2 because I work on everything anyways, but we're talking about getting the right proportions here and looking like Miles Morales. For Miles Morales, you don't have to really build muscle. Honestly, look at this. It's not really big. I'm bigger than Miles. I'm 10x bigger than Miles, but since you don't really have to build muscle, just do delt push-ups. 5x of 20 here. But obviously, progressive overload, start off with 5x of 5 until you get to 5x of 20. And that is it, guys. That is literally it. For all the stuff that I just told you, do all of them in one day. I would advise that you do cardio first, then probably do pullovers, and then move on to pull-up. Wait, actually, I would advise that you do cardio first, then pull-ups, because this is how I would order it. Cardio first, then... No. Oh my god, I'm tweaking in this video. Cardio first. No. Pull-up first, then cardio, then pullovers, then do push-ups. If I was gonna follow this workout split, that is exactly the order I would do it, and I would do that every single day for 4 days out of the week. You can do 5 as well if you're just starting out and you're absolutely motivated, man, and you want to keep going. You want to build that Miles Morales physique. If you're still watching this video, I love you, bro. And if you want the exact methods that I actually use, check the link of the description in this video, or check the comment section as well. Life is about finding yourself, then creating yourself. Love y'all boys, man. Peace out. Mwah.